Hey guys, from the Sharpening Bench. Today what I'd like to discuss is how to sharpen the Sandrin Torino. This is a knife that I purchased used from the LTK channel knife sale. It's a tungsten carbide steel at a 71 Rockwell. And the reason for putting this out there as a how-to video is that it seems like nobody knows how to sharpen the carbide blade. The OEM has a video that explains how to do it. Sandrin recommends using lapping films to get the job done. I watched the video and decided that I'd do it slightly different but kind of the same as what they recommend. I used two of my Edgepro matrix stones to do the heavy lifting, meaning getting most of the sharpening done. I used 2300 and 4000 grit. That got most of the sharpening finished. I used stones for the first two steps because the knife tends to load up the abrasive, and then I finish with my lapping film. Rationale being I can clean these up when I'm done, and these are not as easy to clean. So I'm using Edgepro stones to start with and finishing up with lapping film to get that very refined mirror polish. I'm going to give an detailed how-to video talking about this at length, explaining what I'm doing, doing the whole dog and pony show on how to get it done. I wanted to put this how-to out there for those that just need to know what abrasives to use and how to go about it. You're going to want to use this particular type of setup or 6 steps worth of lapping film. You want to pair it with a precision clamp system so that you're able to exactly put that bevel on there. It's a very small bevel. It's very thin, and you need to do a good job. Most folks don't have the ability to sharpen this type of knife perfectly, and they're going to convex the edge. And with stock as thin as this, a convex edge is not going to really work out. So the people that did it by hand on the bench stone really had a hard time. But at any rate, so the key is really fine abrasive and mirror edge with a clamp system. Lastly, you need to make sure that you're sharpening only the secondary bevel and not the primary grind. A lot of folks made the mistake of sharpening the knife as if it was a Scandi grind, and the metal is way too hard to be doing that. This was no harder than Maximit or M4 or ZDP to sharpen. The right abrasive will cut the very hard material. It's not about pressing hard, it's about letting the abrasive do the work. So this was a very light strokes when I was sharpening and just using the right abrasive to do the work. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'm going to put where you can buy the matrix stones and where you can get the lapping film and the mounting blanks. The cheapest way to go about this is just using lapping films, and you can pick them up at States LLC. Gritomatic carries the Edgepro matrix stones. You could either do it how I did, which is 2 steps that are stones and then 3 steps that are lapping film, or if you happen to have very high grit stones that are diamond, use what you got, but you really have to start at about 2300 grit. This is an outstanding knife. I can't say enough positive things. I'll do a full review on it once I've had time to carry it longer. And hey, good luck with this. I think that it's a knife that will catch on as people understand how to sharpen it. Thanks again for watching. Bye.